This video is way too like super chill and cash right now. Hi Felicities, this is Jan Victor and you are tuned back into a channel that doesn't have a name. Y'all know the protocol, deal with it, get over it. As Robert Frost once said, it goes on like that is, so deal with it. Build me a river, no, build me a bridge, cry me a river, get over it, all that jazz. All that jazz, all that jazz. Anyways, I am finally doing a video. It's been so long. I know I haven't posted a video. I'm actually gonna do really quick before I continue, a shout out to Cortez. Thanks for being a faithful Felicity and commenting and asking me where have I been and to post a video, and you actually enjoy watching my videos and laughing at, I don't know what I'm talking about that makes people laugh. Am I funny to you? Do I amuse you? Is that what? She is crazy. Yeah, I haven't posted a video and I know folks have been subscribing and I'm like, what are y'all subscribing to? I don't even know. And so thank you so much for all the folks that have been, you know, really encouraging, and I'm sorry I haven't posted a video. Honestly, the reason why is I just haven't actually, not even been enthused or energized to post a video. With work and gym, like it is tiring, but honestly, like I didn't, for a while, and even still a little bit now, like I haven't had that fire to post videos. And it's also linked to like how I feel right now about luxury and kind of like the decadence and excess of luxury from all these pieces. Like if you're looking behind me right now, you're seeing 3 really amazing pieces that are actually I hold very deep in, you know, in my collection, and they're more than just pieces to me. I have a story about each of them, and yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can tell you is like, I didn't feel like posting videos. I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what to talk about. And I think I just watched Men on Bags, Saya, Frozen Luxury and Doc Luxury's video on can you have too many bags, and that's kind of how I felt about luxury. Can you have too many luxury pieces? Do you need all these luxury pieces is kind of like the question that I've been asking. Is it really necessary? And you know, that's a whole discussion that we can have separately, but basically I just didn't feel as excited about luxury pieces. I kind of have been feeling like, oh my gosh, like, it's a little decadent. Not a little, it's a lot. Like, do I really need, like, a freaking bag that's worth, like, $5,000? Sorry. It's so cash right now, but seriously, like, this bag, like, this thing on my shelf, I'm not one of these pieces, but I'm talking about one of my other bags. This is X amount of money, and I'm like, dang, I could do other stuff with that, and that wasn't actually what got me. I gotta share this story now. But basically, like a couple of weeks ago, I was flipping through my Facebook notifications, and I'm on these like Facebook groups about like Chanel addicts, Hermes addicts, Louis Vuitton addicts. And so on the Chanel addict page, somebody reposted another Instagrammer's picture of like their collection. It was a specific piece of their collection, and so it was of their Chanel boy collection, and they had a shelf of 7 rows, and every single row was filled with Chanel boys, and not like long way like this, it was like the sideways, right? So I think it was like all of them were like Chanel old medium, the boy old medium size, and every single row was filled with like I think 7 Chanel boys in 7 rows. So that's 49 Chanel boy bags in different colors, different hardware, different leathers, and I was just like, oh my gosh, if like we're just guesstimating the price of this and like generally what they cost, this is almost like $250,000 worth of bags. I'm like, dang, let me go to like grad school with that and travel somewhere. And it wasn't like I was jealous or anything. It was just like, you know, at the end you do what you want with your money, but it was like, that is excessive. And I'm like, I can't judge since I have pieces that are like really expensive and obviously not in that same level, but at the same time it's like somebody else would think the same of me, like your shoes are X amount of money. And so I don't know, like it kind of just like made me like, ugh, like I don't like that. Like I don't need 49 of this $49 the same bag in different colors or different leathers. Like, I just need one and I'll use it. I don't even care if I'm wearing lime pink and it's a red bag or a orange bag. I'm gonna make it work. I don't need to have like another version of the bag in a different color so I can match with all my outfits, but you know, I can't judge. And so people do what they want with their money, but that kind of made me like internally like, ugh, I'm cool, like, I really like my pieces and I think this is all I need. And so this is kind of why I'm actually doing this video, to tell y'all like, yes, it's work and gym. I'm like, I work and go to the gym all the time, but it's honestly, I haven't been as excited about luxury, and so I don't even want to talk about the pieces I have. And I think until it wasn't until today that I was like, you know what? At the end, people can do what they want, and I don't need to buy actually any more pieces. I'm actually really happy with my collection. I really like all the stuff that I have, and I feel like I don't need any more. And if I do get any more, I think it's like just overkill. Like, I already had enough of the tres leches cake. I don't need more whipped cream on it and extra blueberries and banana berries and strawberries or whatever. And so that's kind of why I'm doing this video, because I wanted to share with y'all kind of like my holy grail pieces and some of the things that made me fall in love with luxury in the first place. And yeah, and so like, I'm really sorry I haven't posted. I am gonna try to post, I don't want to say regularly, but I'm gonna try to post videos in the next coming weeks. I don't know, like, a part of me too is like, I kind of don't want to talk about it because I don't know, I just haven't been, nothing has given me that, I think Jerouche Couture says that zhuzh. The zhuzh that I get are from all my pieces that I have, and while I don't necessarily use them all on a daily basis, I pretty much rotate my bags. And the shoe pieces, that's a debatable thing. I wear my Yves Saint Laurent Job Pros all the time, but this one, she's a beaut and we're not letting her go because I will use it until my feet destroy it or something, which I highly doubt. But yeah, I'm gonna try to post as much more as I can, but definitely I wanted to share these 3 pieces because they're actually 3 really, they're my 3 holy grail pieces. They're actually some of the things I've not even just lusted but wanted and hope that one day if I get, you know, they signify a specific point in my life. And when I finally started getting all of them, it was like, oh my gosh, it's a dream come true. And they're actually in the order in which I got it. And the first one that I want to highlight is my Phillip Lim Pashley in the large size color taupe with the gold hardware, and this is my actually 1-year sobriety chip. I got it for myself because I've always wanted it, because I used to be, and I'm still a little preppy, wore dress shirts, vests, blazers, cardigans, chino pants, dress pants, slacks, corduroys, and that was my aesthetic. And I was like, the Phillip Lim collection, this contemporary artist is like speaking to my sensibilities as a preppy, pretentious, fabulous UCLA student. And at the time, even in high school, you know, like when I was introduced to some of the luxury pieces, I was like, what am I gonna get? Like, because there were things like at Louis Vuitton that just didn't speak to me. There were things at Chanel that didn't speak to me. And then that's kind of actually where we ended up with the whole vintage Chanel maxi, is because this was the holy grail of holy grail. Like, I think I wanted this more than the Birkin and the Kelly. Like, when I learned about Chanel, Coco Chanel, and the brand, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it would be so great to have one of those vintage diamond, you know, diamond, like diamonds in the sky, bags. And it has to be gold. If you notice, gold is a trend here, right here, not so much. But I wanted one of those classic flaps, and I was like, wait, I want it large. And I got exposed even more to luxury, and I was like, oh, I want to make it into a briefcase. I wonder if there's a way to fiddle around with the chains. And I didn't know about the vintage Chanel maxi, and when I actually discovered it maybe like 2, 3, 4 years ago, I was like, this is it! This is what the Chanel piece I've been wanting. Like, there's all these pieces, but this is the holy grail that I didn't even know what it was. I just knew like there's this image of a bag that in Chanel that I wanted. Yes, it had to be black because it's a classic bag, and I love color, but with this one specifically, it was like I knew it was gonna be black. And obvi lambskin, because lambskin is just decadent. And I was able to get it actually this past year, at the beginning of this year, and it was like, yes, this is like the start of my collection kind of coming together. And I think as I start collecting these pieces, I don't need to get any more. Like, and then I went crazy and I got some more, and then I realized I didn't need all of that stuff. Yeah. She's so crazy. This video is like so everywhere. Okay, and then the last one is actually, this one is a story, you know, I can touch it right here. So, oh my gosh, this beautiful shoe artistry, I don't know, just like, look at it, look at it. It just, is it gonna focus? Oh my gosh, it just, I don't even know if it focused, but it's so beautiful. And if you actually know me, I have wanted this beautiful thing since 2009, my first year in college at UCLA. I seen it on the Louboutin website and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so expensive, I'm never gonna be able to get it. Broke college student. It went out of sale because I'm on a size 39 and I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna get it. Graduated from college, didn't have a full-time job. It came up again and I'm like, yep, still expensive. And then it was this past year in like February or March, and I had the resources and I found it in my size and I was like, I'm gonna get it. I've wanted this for 7 years now, and you know what? I'm gonna go back to that Blair Waldorf quote, fashion is architecture, movement, and design all in one. It like shows the world who we are and like who we like to become. And all these pieces, I don't know what I'm becoming. I'm just becoming some crazy fashionista spending money on like obscene things. And at the end of the day, these obscene things, they're pieces that mean something to you. Hopefully they do, you know, when you buy these pieces. And that's kind of where I am, and that's actually why I don't really see myself buying any more luxury pieces anytime soon. I'm really happy with my collection, and I feel really blessed to have been able to get these excessive extra pieces that, while they're not necessarily necessities in my life, they're markers, and they show how much I progressed in life in a, you know, yes, in a monetary sense, yes, in a materialistic sense, but then also like especially with my Phillip bag, like you don't actually see me talk a lot about it in videos, but yeah, like I use it at least a few times every month. And then my Chanel vintage one, actually I use everything with the exception of my shoes every month. This one is like special events, and I actually just have to find myself to go out. I'm too lazy sometimes because my bedtime's like 9 o'clock because I wake up early for the gym. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been with fashion. And so I was motivated after actually watching the Men on Bags, Too Many Bags, and processing kind of how I've been feeling about like, luxury is just decadent, that it is gonna be decadent and people are gonna judge, people are gonna hate. And I realize people are always gonna judge and hate on me on so many different things. And so at the end, all I can say to you Felicities, you beautiful, fabulous people, is you do you. As long as you're not harming anybody, you know what, whatever makes you happy, whatever gives you joy, gives you life, pursue it. And I'm in a place in life where I don't need to pursue any more bags. I'm in a place in life where I love my job, my career, like I see it as a career, and I see a future in it, and the gym as like something that, you know, gives me life and gives me energy, and that's why I do what I do. And it actually, like, I feel like I've had a catharsis of some sort and just like reawakening. And this video is so long, I can't even with myself right now. I talk too freaking much, shut up. And so just drink water really good, or Perrier. Thanks for tuning in. I'm really glad and blessed that there's Felicities that subscribe and watch my craziness, and no judgment. You know what? Buy your $5,000 bag, buy your $7,000 shoes. Do you know, do whatever you like. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. All that jazz. And yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll see y'all soon. if you have holy grail pieces, artistry, masterpieces, I don't know what you call luxury, but whatever you want to call it, these amazing decadent pieces, whatever, share it down below. Tell me what your holy grail pieces are. Tell me why fashion makes you live, why luxury makes you live, and tell me why maybe it doesn't, or sometimes it's just like, oh my gosh, it's a little much, or this is so absurdly overpriced. It's cool. This is why I'm on YouTube, this is why I'm on these sites and Instagram and the groups I'm on, is because I want to have a dialogue and a conversation, and this is just how I feel. But thank you again, and I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna hit the 16-minute mark. Bye, Felicities! I'm gonna turn it up, okay?